My name is Hamish Patterson. I'm running for City Council of Malibu, California. This is the first video in a series of videos I will be making during my candidacy for City Council. This video is the first one, which is basically just the basic information about who I am. The next video will be more about where I stand on a number of issues, and then I will be doing a weekly video on Wednesdays where I read through the Malibu Times and the Surfside News and give my opinions on issues as they come up in the city. I will also be making broadcasts after City Council meetings, which are every other week. The first one will be on the 23rd of January, this coming Monday. First of all, my name is Hamish Patterson again. I'm 42 years old. I was born June 11th, 1969. I moved to Malibu when I was 17 with my parents in 1986. I graduated Santa Monica High in 1987. For those of you new to Malibu, that is where we all went to high school back in the day. I attended Santa Monica City College, and then I went up to Cabrillo College in Santa Cruz, and then I went out to Northern Arizona University in Flagstaff, Arizona, where I studied environmental chemistry. By moving to Portland, Oregon in 1994, I lived in Portland, Oregon for approximately 5 years, where I was heavily involved in environmental policy issues regarding our national forests, where I was also heavily involved in city politics regarding water quality issues. This is not my first involvement in city politics. I was heavily involved in Portland, Oregon. After leaving Portland, Oregon, I moved to Milford, Pennsylvania, where I was assistant manager at the Malibu Dude Ranch. Yep, the Malibu Dude Ranch in Milford, Pennsylvania, where I ran an operation that consisted of 30 some odd staff members and a nightly occupancy anywhere from 3 people to 300 people. It was an all-inclusive equestrian resort. I returned to Malibu, California in 2003, where I've been living ever since. Now, let's get to my work history, or my employment history as the case may be. My first job ever was at Straw Hat Pizza in the, down there in the Cross Creek area. I worked there, and then I worked at the 76 gas station at the bottom of Las Flores Canyon for a long time. I don't really recall what my next job was in Malibu, but I had various jobs up in Portland, Oregon, from groundskeeper to just day laborer to a website designer. I was fully employed in Milford, Pennsylvania the entire length of my stay there. I returned back to Malibu, where I became trained as a concrete cutter, and then I began working in retail in the Cross Creek area, so I'm quite familiar with the issues regarding retail in the Cross Creek area and retail as it affects Malibu as a whole. I have also worked extensively recently in the rehab and sober living community. I worked for a prestigious rehab here in Malibu as a technician, and I've also worked at 3 or 4 of the sober livings that dot the landscape of Malibu. I'm presently employed as a carpenter. I've been doing carpentry for the last 6 to 7 years, and I've worked with various general contractors that are all local to the area. With that said, I am presently employed as a carpenter. What makes me qualified to run for City Council of Malibu, California? I'm a resident, and that's all the qualification you need to be a council member. Now, I got started being involved with our local city council recently regarding the skate park issue and the closing of Papa Jack's and its relocation and the beginning process of building a new skate park. Also, I've been following city politics my whole life. It is something that concerns me. So I'm not a one-issue candidate. I think there's a lot of issues affecting Malibu right now, and I will make further videos regarding my general platform, and also videos specifically targeting certain issues that I think are paramount to the future of Malibu, especially the lagoon issue, the sewer issue, the affordable housing issue, highway safety, I think is a giant problem in Malibu, and that's why I'm here on the side of the PCH at our sign. The highway isn't going anywhere, and it's gotten deadlier than ever. I also think we have some serious issues regarding our ocean environment, especially the sand replenishment operation off of Broad Beach, right over there. I think a lot of property owners in Malibu who aren't rich and famous are getting unfairly burdened down to try to get their permits to build their homes. I think we face serious issues with the Santa Monica Mountains Conservancy, which I'll be addressing. And I think one of the big issues we've got is the sewer issue. I think we face big issues as far as retail interests are concerned here in Malibu, especially in the Trancas area, Point Dume area, and the Cross Creek area. As a citizen, this issue is about the future of Malibu. Either we're going to remain a residential community, and that is our sole purpose besides providing a beautiful platform for tourists from around the world, or we're going to become a retail destination, and I think that does absolutely nobody in Malibu any service. So that's me, Hamish Patterson, and I'm going to put a link below this to my email. Please feel free to email me any questions you might have, or if you would like to set up any sort of personal meeting, I'd be glad to meet with anyone in person. I'm a spiritually fit person, and that means I have absolutely no fear of the mission I'm embarking on here in my candidacy for city council. I think you can watch any one of my YouTube videos that I've made over the last year and get a good feel about what I'm doing as far as the skateboarding world's concerned. And I guess the last thing that would kind of be relevant here is the activities I'm involved with. I'm an equestrian. I also went to Culver Military Academy where I was a member of the Black Horse Troop. So I'm versed in all disciplines of equestrian activities. I've ridden by horseback nearly every trail in the Santa Monica Mountains. I've hiked nearly every trail in the Santa Monica Mountains. I'm an avid surfer. I've surfed nearly every wave in Malibu and at every beach in Malibu. I'm an avid skateboarder, so I've skated almost every hill in Malibu, every driveway in Malibu, every parking lot in Malibu. I'm a writer, I'm an artist, and I'm a person that's about being of service, whether it's to my fellow human being or my community as a whole. That is basically the main thing that's driving me as a candidate, is just to be of service to my community and my home and give back to the community that has given me so much as an individual. So stay tuned and feel free to get a hold of me or contact me. I'm usually at one of the Starbucks in the afternoon in Malibu. Or flag me down on the PCH. I drive a gray Volvo station wagon with surf racks. I'm not hard to miss. Anyway, this is Hamish Patterson, candidate for Malibu City Council. Thank you for your time.